Hello everybody and welcome to the very first video of MakeStudyingEasy.com. That's MakeStudyingEasy.com. My name is Maciej Bartosiak and I'm here for you to let you know that the learning process can be easy, it can be fast, it can be efficient, and last but not least, it can be fun. So, how should the studying be like? Easy, that's right. Now, you probably wonder, who's that guy and why should I listen to what he say? The answer is, you don't have to. So, to let you know why I've earned the right to tell you about all that, I want to share a brief story about myself with you. Right now, I'm asking for your permission to do so, okay? So, first of all, I was a really bad student back in my school years. You know, when you were a kid, it's sometimes really hard. You would be amazed how many children, teenagers and adults have the same problem these days. So I didn't know how to learn, and even though I spent long hours studying, reading books, doing exercises and trying to understand all the things I had to, I couldn't do it. My thoughts were always flying somewhere else. Sometimes I was literally reading and forgetting at the same time. Sounds familiar to you? I struggled keeping my concentration on track, but I just couldn't focus. Now, Alex Mandosian, who's one of my mentors, says, focus is the key to success. Let me repeat, focus is the key to success. And you know what? He's right. And it really is that important. By discovering this simple truth and training myself to maintain focus even with distraction, I removed one of the greatest barriers out of my mind. From that moment, things began to be a lot easier. I'm not going to say easy, but a lot easier for me. The problem that remained, and I had to work out that one too, was that I didn't know how to learn. And before I solved that issue, I had made a lot more mistakes than you did, and possibly everyone you know. Therefore, I know what to do by knowing what not to do. I know how I overcame my problems with learning, and I know how you can do it too. I'm not saying it's going to be easy and painless, but what I'm saying is it will eventually get you the results that you are so much wanted and expected by you, or maybe by your parents, or legal caretakers, or anyone else who's there for you and supports you. I know what I'm saying because I've been teaching for almost 14 years now, and it's a year 2014, so that's a long time, yes or yes? That's a lot of experience, and I just can't wait to share it with you. That is why I'm credible to talk to you. So, what to do? The first step is to admit that the problem is inside of you and you are the only one who can deal with it. Yes, it is simple, and yes, it is not an easy thing to do. It's even harder if you haven't got the right person to guide you through the process. This person is me, if you want me to. So right now my job is to make you want me. Okay, now be aware that everybody, or almost everybody, has the same problems with gaining knowledge. That process is called learning, and yes, that is a process. That's not something that happens immediately just like that. That's a process, and in order to complete it, you have to go through it. A lot of people put themselves out of the game just by not having the right mindset. They keep telling themselves, oh, I can't do it. Or, no, I'm not smart enough. Or even, I'm humanistic, not scientific, I can't do math, etc., etc. You wouldn't believe how creative people can be if it comes to making excuses. Of course, this is a complete nonsense. You do not need all those unsupportive thoughts and beliefs, because they are your primary obstacle in the way to make studying easier. Remember, MakeStudyingEasy.com. That's the website where you can get the real help. I am willing to assist you, guide you through the process, show and explain everything step by step, even inch by inch if you need it. Think about that. I graduated University of Warsaw, Faculty of Physics. I'm a specialist in math, physics, chemistry and English as a second language. I'm a coach. I help people first in spotting the problem, then in solving, and finally annihilating it permanently. That's what I do, and that's exactly what I want to do for you. Now, there are many different causes of the problem, but there's only one effect: not knowing how to learn. Not entirely, let's have clarity on this one, but to have difficulties with learning. That's why tutors exist, isn't they? That's because people don't know how to learn. Okay, some of them don't want to. Some are lazy, some are only looking for excuses, etc. But that's another problem to be dealt with. Sometimes the teacher is just a poor teacher who's not doing his or her job properly. Sometimes people around you are not supportive, and that drags you down, and many other. Shall I go on? Of course, there's no need for me to do that. You know it already. That's why you are here with me, watching this video. Yes or no? Have you found the answer for your questions? I believe you haven't. For the same reason, you are watching the video. Many of you will be struck by the words you're about to hear in just a few seconds, but that's the truth. Okay, are you ready? Here it is. Learning comes last. What comes first is freeing you from whatever blocks you. Yes, something is blocking you, because people are not generally, let's say, designed by the nature for having problems with any learning process. They're not. If they have, then something somewhere went wrong. And now all you have to do is find out what went wrong, when did it happen, why it happened, and reframe it. That means change it from something that was unsupportive for you to something that is supportive. That's a major change, and after you do it, nothing will ever be the same again. You may have more than one, but after you get rid of all of them, that will be an amazing experience. Trust me on this one. Imagine having your mind so hungry for knowledge, but being constantly prevented from gaining it. Now, imagine it's free from any barriers and blockades, so it's finally able to absorb new information in a record time. Imagine the feeling of not having the problem with learning anymore. Got that? Good, because that's exactly what I can help you to achieve. My name is Maciej Bartosiak, MakeStudyingEasy.com, and I can put you in the position for success. Thank you very much for watching this video. More content is coming soon. Cheers. Bye bye.